Good day, class. We're back again. We're looking at the Digital Citizenship Assignment blog. Okay, so as you guessed, I'm back in Blogger. I'm just going to navigate over to my drop-down window. As you can see, I've chosen the assignment blog over here, and I'm just going to go to my pages that I've got. As you can see, I've got 9 published pages. I'm going to start with question 1.1. I've opened it up. Now, what is question 1.1 about? Well, for this we need to log into BC Learn. So let's do that now. And the way we do that is open up a new tab. You start to type in it will finish it, myvc.ielearn.ac.za like that. And if you continue, it will take you to the BC Learn login. Obviously put in your student number. I put in my APS number, but put in your student number and its password and log into the blog. It will take a little while to load. Navigate over to your course that you're doing. I'm doing Digital Citizenship for Varsity College, HCVPP 1, so I'm going to go into that over there like that. Now I'm going to scroll down and I'm going to go to More Resources. In More Resources, I have some activities and things, notably the POE and assignment. Now I'm just going to open the assignment up quickly over there. I'll just wait while it loads. It's taking a bit of time, obviously, because of the internet. Okay, right, we're here. We're scrolling down and we go to question 1. Now, question 1 is about digital access and divide. And it talks about Ribble identifying the 9 elements that make up digital citizenship. So, how do we go about this 18-mark question? Well, okay, let's go back to our blog. We're going to call this digital access and divide. So my heading is going to be I've capitalized all my heading letters except for my conjunctions and my prepositions. Okay, so at this stage it would probably be useful to find a source of information. So we could also go back to our BC Learn page over here, and we can have a look at by going one link back to More Resources. We can go to lecturer slides, and in lecturer slides we have our module manual, which I'm just going to open up over here. Now, once this opens, we'll just quickly go to the 9 elements and find where they are, and possibly use the image in the book as a resource. So, and we'll just show you how to do that quickly. Okay, so I'm going to scroll down, and you can see over here that it's all in Learning Unit 1. So this is a hyperlink, as you can see. So you can just click on that and it will take you to the page. Now, here are our 9 elements. Now, what we can probably do is try and copy it, which doesn't seem to work. So we might need to just download the manual. So we'll download the manual quickly and put it in downloads like that. I'm going to open the file because it's going to be a bit easier now. Again, the same thing, I can just scroll down and I can go back to that learning unit. Now what I want to do is just use this tool over here. But I see it's once again opened in Chrome, which is not really what we want. So I'm going to just go into Explorer quickly and look for it. It's in downloads. There we go. Right. So open it up. You can just go down to the index. Page down. Right, there is our image. So what we want to now do is copy it. What I suggest you do is use Adobe Acrobat and take a snapshot. Okay, so we can take a snapshot. It's been copied, so we can probably now go back to our blog and we can we can add it in. Paste. This doesn't seem to work, so we will have to try and get it another way. One thing you'll have to be aware of with digital citizenship is that it's quite difficult to sometimes get things done. You've got to kind of learn as you go along, and that's not too bad. What we're going to now use is a little tool called Snippet, which is these little scissors down here. So by using that, I'm now going to just crop a new area, and I'm going to call it I'm going to go for a rectangular snip. Watch what it does. I'm going to snip this. It's copied. Okay, so now what I can do is I can save it. I'm going to save it as a PNG. I'm just going to call it the 9 elements. PNG is fine. I'm going to just leave it in downloads because it's the default. It's now saved. I can exit that and I can minimize that over there, and I'm going to just go back to my blog. Okay, now it says you can add an image, so let me add an image. From this link I'll be able to choose a file and upload, and I'm going to choose the 9 elements, which is what I've just saved, and it will now upload it. You can then select it by clicking on it. You can click on Add Selected, and there is your image. So that is probably quite a good way of what you can do. You can change its size as well. You can make it very big, like that, if you want. The most important thing to remember here is the correct referencing. What we're going to cover a little bit later is exactly how you would reference this image in the Digital Citizenship Module Manual, where I'll show you in Microsoft Word. Anyhow, we have an image inserted into the text. We can now possibly go and describe what each of the 9 elements are. If you don't know that, I mean, you can go back to the manual again, and it will tell you. If you read through the manual, you'll find the description of the 9 elements. For instance, here is digital access, which is on page 20, and you can read through that and summarize it. Because you are reading through it and summarizing it or paraphrasing it, you'll need to include this as a reference again. Also note, if you're using this quote over here, you'll probably need to add this as a reference too. If you read through the rest of the manual, you'll find that there are other elements, and they're in the table of contents, and you can go and look for them just by scrolling around. Just got to try and find it quickly. Digital access, digital literacy. Here, for instance, is digital literacy. If you click on that, it will take you to digital literacy, and again, it will define what it is, and that's on page 35 of the manual. If you keep going through, you'll be able to find all the definitions in the manual for all of the 9 elements. And what might be useful is to also go on the internet and search for resources as well. And that covers really how we answer question 1.1 as noted in this assignment over here. And that will probably get you your 18 marks. Thank you very much for attending question 1.1.